Hi and welcome back to Torchlight. So yesterday we went through the first layer of the Dwarven Runes, and now we've gotten our marching orders. It's on to level 28, where I'm sure we will kill a lot of things before we go on to level 29, where we will kill even more. Oh, hang on, we are level 28, so it's on to level 29. Hooray! So I was watching television today, and joy of joys, one of my favourite classic movies of all time was on. Storm Over the Nile, which is the original version of... Ooh, what did these do? Oh, it's a boss. Oh dear, it's a boss. Come on, die.
Insufficient mana. My mana is low.
Okay, so my health regen is so high that she's hammering me away, and it's actually not even... Oh, that's ridiculous. Is that it? I guess that's it. Inventory, pet, tab. Ooh, nice. New piece of necklace. I have a Midas ring and chain. Do I use this? Difficult to decide, actually. Well, anyway, I'm selling that. Selling that. Selling that, that, and that. I'll hang on to that for now because it might prove useful in the future. Ooh, gold. And down into level 30. So yeah, I was watching Storm Over the Nile, which is the 1955 version of The Four Feathers. And it is just a brilliant movie. The acting is, especially for the era, top notch. This action is fantastically done. I
have basked in his presence. The voice in the ember is only a shadow of Ordrak's true glory. I find now that I have no desire other than to serve him and to show his glory to the world. My years of study are nothing to Ordrak's vast centuries dwelling in ember. But still, my knowledge sometimes surpasses his. His spirit infuses the ember. It could be concentrated further, bringing his voice to the world.
Says you.
We'll see the potential. Together, we will free Ordrak from this mountain. Kingdoms will kneel before us, blinded by the radiance of our ascendancy. None will dare question the virtue of our art or the power of Ordrak.
Says you. So as I was saying, yeah, it's top-notch movie. Totally and utterly enjoyed it. If you ever want to see just the best version of the novel Four Feathers, that's the one to watch. I actually think it's probably the closest to the book. And if you haven't seen it or read the book for that matter, it's about a British officer in the army during the height of the Empire, the Sudan campaign with Kitchener, after Gordon died in Khartoum. Basically, he decides that he doesn't want to be just a soldier like all of his ancestors were and waste his youth on battlefields and things like that. And oh yeah. And I have to say, it was absolutely brilliant. And I know there was a Heath Ledger version done a couple of years before his death, which was really entertaining. I have to say, Heath Ledger did make it a very, very good movie. But I have to say, I just prefer the 55 version. Everything about it is just wonderful. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I know what I can do. Jesus, that's a jump. Okay, I'm losing XP, HP though. Oh well. Not a lot I can do about that. Must keep an eye out for a nice ring for my doggy. God, seriously, is there every type of monster on this level? God, there's some jump in the difficulty here.
Not possible.
Yeah, there's a really serious jump in difficulty here. So yeah, if you get the opportunity to watch Storm Over the Nile, seriously do. It's this wonderful story exploring the nature of courage and the relationships between soldiers, the Victorian ideal of duty to
You have gained fame.
duty to the empire over your own needs and wishes. It's quite interesting. It's a really good take on the culture of the British Empire at its height. And I know that originally the novel was basically just I think was essentially banner waving, but such a good story. Come on. So yeah, if you get the opportunity, definitely have a look at Storm Over the Nile. Yeah, I keep saying that. Sorry, I'm kind of losing track of what I'm saying because of what I'm playing. The other thing I watched was a movie called The Outrage, and it had Paul Newman and a very, very young William Shatner. And it's a remake of Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon. And I have to say, it was absolutely brilliant. Very different to anything I'd watched before. And a really genuinely good translation into Western culture of the story of Rashomon, which of course is about the truth of a murder. Which is quite tense, and it's tense and intense, and just generally really quite interesting. So yeah, that's kind of how I spent my day today. Lots of movies. And as I'm going along, I'm actually finding I've great love for older movies. I think maybe because at the time movies were often more of an expression of an art form rather than simply a cash grab by this movie company or that movie company. There seems to have been more in the way of actual artistry put into them. Which isn't to say that there isn't art in current movies. There is, very much so. I just don't think it's quite the same. Whew. Oh crap. Fool Swallower the Foolish. Now that's a name for a villain. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And that. I'm gonna have to 3 more bump ups, and I'm gonna have to figure out what's next. Sakmur the Assassin. Okay. Okay, pet. Where's that ring? Nah. Oh, I'm out of space. Let's see, is there really any point? I might as well keep the pure ember, that's useful. Okay. Go shopping.
Your pet has departed.
I wonder how long he's gonna take. Seriously? Less than 60 seconds? That's amazing. 10 seconds. I think I will wait for my doggy to return because there's nice. There is definitely a difficulty spike going on here. Come on. Oh. Go. What am I doing? There's Ember. So much Ember. Actually, I am going to teleport home momentarily. So yeah, I'm always trying to think if I have any other news. I have my full copy of Destiny. Thoroughly enjoying it, I have to say. Cracked, dull. Cracked. Okay. Selling that. Yeah. And go to this guy, do a little bit of this.
Fortune smiles on you. Fortune is kind to you. Fortune is kind to you.
Nice. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Not really useful for this playthrough, but I'm planning ahead to my own, like my personal next playthrough.
Anything you need.
Oh, come on.
All right. Hello there.
Okay, that's a nice
Fortune is kind to you.
jump in damage. I don't have enough to do that. Okay. Oh, hang on, I might do. Hiya.
Bye-bye.
Hello there.
Should have just enough to try and enchant this.
Fortune smiles on you. Farewell.
It's something. And this gets in there and back to the war. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, Destiny. I got the full cop version of it. I haven't got the Dark Below DLC yet, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I don't. Well, I do understand why it has such a bad press and such a bad reputation, but actually, I think if you go into it as a game with no preconceptions, it's actually a rather spectacular game and thoroughly enjoyable, as well as being extremely challenging. But you do have to kind of be the sort of person that enjoys grindy games. I mean, if you're the kind of person that can happily play a Korean grindfest MMO, okay, that's a big dragon. God, they really pulled out the stops for the sheer variety of enemies on this level.
That isn't possible.
Okay. Ooh, mysterious shoulders. Let's see. Yeah, those are really nice. Not going to use them though. Or that. Actually, I've often wondered, can you socket rings in this game? I mean, I have a socket on that now. I wonder. No, you can't. That sucks. It was just a thought, considering this game borrows so much from the Diablo format. Okay, I get the feeling I'm going the right way, but I actually should have gone up here. Actually, I want to zoom out. Yeah, I think that's a boss I'm supposed to go after. Yeah, it is.
You have completed a task.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another phase portal. And as you know, I cannot walk past a phase portal. And that means that what? Well, that means that it is time for us to go back to base, to sell a little bit of junk, perhaps enchant a few things, call it a day, and in the next episode, start kicking ridiculous amounts of arse through the phase portal.
Bye-bye.
I'm just gonna check this guy, make sure he doesn't have any of the dragon stuff. As I'm still hoping to get that Dragon Slayer, the full set. No. 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 Okay, well that's
Take care now.
that is a bust.
Day.
I could just barely afford it. And it was worth it. Oh my god, we broke 500 damage with style. I am happy with that. I am delighted with that. Now if only I could get a couple sockets. But as I said, we will call it a day there. I am just going to travel back to outside the phase portal, because the next episode we are going straight through the phase portal and into some real fun. So I will call it a day here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. If you didn't, well, I'll try harder. Have a really great afternoon and day, in fact, because this is going out at 2. And I will talk to you all again soon. Bye.